Welcome back to the ultimate destination for Philadelphia Eagles news and deep dive analysis. If you are an Eagles fan, you need to sit down and listen closely, because what we are about to discuss is the difference between a Super Bowl repeat and a catastrophic collapse that will be talked about for decades. We are standing at a crossroads that no one saw coming just a few short months ago. The Philadelphia Eagles, our defending champions, the kings of the NFC East, are currently staring into a dark, unforgiving abyss. An 8-5 record might look respectable to an outsider, but we know the truth. We are on a 3-game losing streak that has sent shockwaves through the city of brotherly love. The momentum has evaporated, the swagger is gone, and the Dallas Cowboys are breathing down our necks like a predator sensing blood in the water. But in the midst of this chaos, something happened behind the heavy steel doors of the Novacare complex. A message was passed in secret. A strategy was shared in the shadows. And when the media tried to pull the curtain back this week, the response they got was chilling and definitive. That is classified. Today, we are breaking down the high-stakes drama unfolding before our massive clash with the Las Vegas Raiders, and why a single classified message from Lane Johnson might be the only thing standing between the Eagles and total disaster. The atmosphere in Philadelphia right now is thick with a level of anxiety we have not felt in a very long time. We all felt the sting of these last 3 weeks. The brilliance of Super Bowl 59 feels like a distant, fading memory. Jalen Hurts, usually the epitome of poise and precision, has looked uncharacteristically human. The Saquon Barkley magic that seemed to defy the laws of physics earlier this season has hit a metaphorical brick wall. And now, as we prepare for a Week 15 showdown that is quite literally a must-win for our playoff seeding and our divisional pride, the news has taken a turn for the worse. Lane Johnson, the absolute anchor of this offensive line and the gold standard of right tackles in the National Football League, is officially sidelined. In a game where our entire season is hanging by a thread, our most consistent protector is going to be watching from the sidelines. The man stepping into the spotlight is Fred Johnson. He is a talented player, yes, but he is being asked to step into the literal shadows of greatness. But it is what occurred between these two men during a private high-stakes film session that has the entire league talking right now. Before we dive into the explosive details of that secret meeting, we have to acknowledge the absolute monster waiting for us on the other side of the line of scrimmage, Max Crosby. They call him the Condor for a reason. He is a relentless, heat-seeking missile who ruins game plans and destroys the confidence of offensive coordinators. For Fred Johnson, this is not just a regular start in the NFL, it is a trial by fire in front of a national audience. He is being asked to neutralize the most dangerous pass rusher in the American Football Conference without the safety net of Lane Johnson's physical presence. The fans are terrified. The national analysts are already writing our obituary for the week. But Fred Johnson is not blinking. He is not stuttering. Why? Because he believes he has something that the rest of the league is desperate to find. He has the blueprint. He has the secret key to the vault. When the media gauntlet cornered Fred Johnson in the locker room this week, they were fishing for the usual cliches. They wanted to hear that he was putting in the work or taking it one day at a time. Instead, Fred dropped an absolute bombshell that changed the entire narrative of the upcoming Raiders game. He admitted that Lane Johnson, despite being injured and unable to play, spent hours with him, downloading a specific, highly detailed and tactical message about how to handle the Raiders' defensive front and specifically Max Crosby. When the reporters, sensing a massive story, pushed Fred to reveal even a hint of what that advice was, his face went completely stone cold. He looked directly into the camera lenses and delivered 3 words that have been echoing through the fan base ever since. That is classified. He refused to share even a syllable of what the future Hall of Famer told him. He spoke about Lane with immense reverence, calling him a real leader and a real guy whom he looks up to every single day. But the tactical strategy itself, that is under total lock and key. Think about the psychological weight of that statement. In a modern NFL era where every practice is filmed, every player has a social media presence, and secrets are almost impossible to keep, we have a classified weapon being prepared for the right side of the Eagles' offensive line. What could it be? Is it a specific hand-fighting technique that Lane developed over a decade of dominance? Is it a subtle tell in Crosby's pre-snap stance that only Lane's elite veteran eyes could possibly detect? Whatever it is, the Eagles are treating it like a state secret of the highest order. They understand that in a league of inches, this classified information is their only leverage. They are playing a mental game of chess while the Raiders are expecting a simple game of checkers. But we have to be brutally honest about the stakes here. This is not just a fun story about a mentor and a mentee. This is about professional survival. If the Philadelphia Eagles somehow manage to lose this game to a Raider squad that has struggled all year, a team that is currently being led by our former backup Kenny Pickett, it would be a doomsday scenario. Imagine the headlines. Imagine the fallout of losing to Pickett, a player who sat in our meeting rooms last year and knows our defensive tendencies better than anyone. It would be a catastrophic embarrassment. The Raiders have nothing to lose, making them the ultimate trap team.
If Fred Johnson cannot successfully implement that classified advice and keep Jalen Hurts from being harassed all afternoon, our offense will continue to spiral. We have seen the cracks in the foundation. The passing game has lost its rhythm. The rushing attack has become predictable. We are missing that killer instinct that allowed us to hoist the Lombardi Trophy last February. This game in Las Vegas was supposed to be the easy win, the get-right game to stop the bleeding. But without Lane Johnson, nothing is easy. That classified message is the only thing we have to hold on to right now. Fred Johnson said he has massive shoes to fill, but those are not just shoes, they are the pillars of this entire franchise. The tension is reaching a breaking point as the Sunday kickoff approaches. Will the secret advice hold up under the pressure of Max Crosby's relentless motor? Can Fred Johnson transform from a backup into a hero? Or will the secret be exposed, leaving the Eagles in a 4-game tailspin that gives the division title to Dallas? The locker room is hushed, the coaches are pacing, Lane Johnson is waiting. This is more than a football game. It is a battle for the very soul and future of Philadelphia football. We are about to find out if secrets can win championships, or if the dream of a repeat is finally dead.